Rraees, Shah Rukh Khan, from Fatehpur, Gujarat, gets involved in the illegal liquor trade at a very young age. Along with Sadiq Muhammad Zishan Ayub, Rraees works for a notorious gangster Jairaj, Atul Kulkarni, who smuggles alcohol illegally by bribing the police. Though he is a smuggler, he lives by the philosophy, as taught by his mother, Sheba Chatta, that every occupation is good and no religion is greater than any occupation till it does not cause any harm to anyone. He decides to part ways with Jairaj and start operating on his own, as he feels he does all the work and yet the profits go to Jairaj. When Rraees approaches Jairaj with his intentions, Jairaj insults him by exposing the reality that Rraees has no money to start a business and Jairaj refuses to finance him. In addition, Jairaj gives Rraees 72 hours to come up with the cash to buy the liquor from him. Rraees tries to sell goats in Mumbai to make extra cash, which pits him against Musabhi, whose goons control the meat trade. Rraees beats them all and he meets Musabhi, Narendra Jha, and Nawab J.D. Palawat in Mumbai, who agrees to finance Rraees, and with their help, he starts his bootlegging business. Rraees then decides to buy liquor directly from Jairaj's suppliers, thereby cutting his business. Meanwhile, an honest police officer of the IPS cadre, J.A. Majmudar Nawazuddin Siddiqui, wants to end this illegal liquor trade. Rraees is already in love with Asiya, Mahira Khan, and she accepts the proposal to marry him, and the two soon get married. Majmudar gets transferred to Fatehpur and starts a major crackdown on alcohol dealers. All the dealers decide to collaborate except Rraees. Majmudar continues to gather intelligence about Rraees, and Rraees consistently find ways to avert him and continues with his trade. Due to his differences with Rraees, Jairaj tries to get Rraees killed. Musa informs Rraees about Jairaj's attempt, and Rraees survives by killing Jairaj and his associates at a bar, thus his philosophy gets broken. Majmudar gets transferred from Fatehpur to Kutch. Gujarat's chief minister, Pramod Pathak, and Peshabhai, Uday Tikekar, dealing with politics, support Rraees for liquor and money. With his money, intelligence, and tact, Rraees wins over the administration. He also assists his community by offering employment to women to sew cloth bags, which he uses to smuggle alcohol and get them delivered to homes. In the meantime, Asiya delivers a baby boy. Rraees is offered a project by the chief minister to eliminate the illegal occupants on land and construct a housing project. Still a hindrance to Rraees' business, Rraees manages to get Majmudar transferred to the control room department, where he thinks he won't be able to impact his business at all. However, tables turn with Majmudar's transfer as he starts listening in to all the Rraees' telephonic conversations and getting updates on his every move. Peshabhai plans a march to end the illicit liquor trade as a part of his election campaign, which would pass through Rraees' area. Rraees assault him during the march. The CM advises Rraees to go to jail for a while for his act, but assures him he would get all the facilities and carry on his trade from there. While still locked up, the CM and Pasha ally, which could potentially wipe out Rraees' whole business. To counter them, Rraees decides to fight the election from jail and wins. Rraees visits the location of the housing project with his wife and paints a picture of tall houses where children would fly kites from rooftops, an English medium school where children would speak fluent English, a hospital in Rraees' mother's name. He dreams that there would be abundance in the air of that locality, where there would be no poverty or hunger, where every morning would be Eid and each night a Diwali. He reaches out to people in his locality to invest in his project by offering them homes that they can pay for in installments. Meanwhile, Majmudar gets transferred back to Fatehpur as SP crime. Communal riots break out in the state. People start running out of food. Rraees dispatches free food to 4 localities in the city, which takes a heavy economic toll on Rraees. Considering Rraees a threat, The CM puts the Rraees housing project in a green zone. The construction of the project comes to a halt as it is banned by the government. Rraees suddenly finds himself. Musa offers to help Rraees by offering him money for an assignment to smuggle gold from Doha. Rraees returns the money of all his investors in the housing project. News breaks that there have been 5 serial bomb blasts in North India, killing several people. Police investigations lead to Rraees, where the gold he smuggled contained RDX and Rraees was unaware of this fact. Rraees is morally devastated by this shock. Majmudar wants to arrest Rraees but considers he might escape due to the corrupt system. Rraees kills Musa for betraying his trust and killing innocent people to incite communal riots. Majmudar orders his officers to shoot Rraees at sight, but Rraees brings the press with him and surrenders and is well aware Majmudar would kill him. Majmudar takes him to an isolated place and shoots him. As he is being shot, Rraees experiences a dramatic flashback of his entire life as he falls dead.